We need only the facts, verified here by the Bank of England, and some very simple arithmetic, to conclude that the current money system is a runaway train, a system mathematically dependent on unending growth of principal debt to banks to avoid complete derailment. This is ecocidal. There cannot be endless growth on a finite planet. The ticket off this train, which also makes it possible for the current system to slow down and stay on the tracks, is to revive, update, and incorporate the most ancient form of money, producer credits. The problem. In the current system, all money is created as someone's principal debt to a bank, a debt of itself. It is then earned and relent as existing money several times over. At the crash of 2008, every dollar in a U.S. checking account was owed as principal debt to at least 24 lenders at the same time. This is the inevitable result of the scarcity model of money. Gold, silver, fiat cash, bank credit, and Bitcoin are all the same model. The solution. In a producer credit money system, money is the producer's promise to its customers, a debt of real goods and or services in demand. Producer credits are, in essence, the pre-purchase of whatever items of real abundance we want. If we buy a product or service ahead of its production is financed without any principal debt to a bank. One way to do that is for conventional money savings to be spent on producer credits, returning the conventional money to circulation. In a fully developed producer credit system, employees would accept their employer's spendable producer credits as wages. Producer credits could share a common value unit worldwide and be conveniently, even automatically, traded to anyone, anywhere. It is a very simple idea. Demand creates credit, credit creates money. In its simplest application, a single producer with a captive market, we can imagine how producer credits could change life for the better in a real-life community of subsistence farmers in India. The problem. Their only clean water supply is provided from a single community supplier. It is sold to them at a reasonable price in rupees. However, subsistence farmers don't export much into the general commercial economy. This means that very few rupees enter the local economy. This currency shortage and the resultant lack of economic activity make paying for clean water with the national currency impossible for many. As a result, waterborne diseases continue while clean water remains available. The solution is to create a local currency. And the best way to do that? The water producer pays its local expenditures with water credits denominated in rupees, and up to a year later accepts these water credits back in exchange for water, just as it accepted actual rupees. However, there is an important difference. With the water credits, the demand for water creates the money needed to buy it, while accomplishing community goals that were previously impossible. That is because the supply of local currency can be expanded by the producer paying for development projects or anything else within its customer base with water credits. The scarce rupees coming into the community would be freed up to pay only for goods and services not produced within the community. Eventually, the customers should own shares in the water operation they depend upon. Following that train of thought, and jumping up several levels, just substitute as the producer any tax-collecting, service-providing government at any level, from municipal to national. It's exactly the same situation. A single producer and a captive market. Tax credits are producer credits. For private producers in a competitive free market economy, demand creates credit, creates money would work the same way. The only difference being that without a captive market, demand must be earned by consistently providing the products and services that people want to buy. It should now be noted that many familiar producer credits exist already. We call them customer rewards, and producer credit issuers use them to build customer loyalty. Now imagine a worldwide system where everyone who can make good on their promises can create exchangeable reward points producer credits, from individuals to mega corporations and governments at all levels. All such credits are defined in real value by whatever real goods or services are promised by the producer. That is to say, the prices of real things, not by the scarcity of money itself. Imagine a convenient and reliable worldwide producer credit exchange where any producer credit can be traded for another. Realize that the assured demand for the water credits in some distant corner of India makes those village water credits reliable money anywhere in the world. Imagine that such a system is entirely compatible with the existing debt money banking system and, by design, diffuses its built-in mathematical time bomb. Such a profound paradigm change is technically within reach, and significant progress towards usable peer-to-peer crypto producer credits has been made. Producer credits make possible a non-disruptive transition to a conservation economy, an economy that can shrink in appropriate response to our environmental situation, without resulting in a default crisis, such as happened in 2008. In our view, this is the true evolutionary purpose of cryptocurrency, enabling our civilization's adaptation for survival.